And the ABC's weather expert Graham Creed joins me now in the studio. Graham, it looks like it's been a narrow escape for people in the northwest.
Yeah, it has been. As the cyclone passed near the township of Port Hedland, had that been a Category 3 to 5 cyclone, it would have done a lot more damage to that area than what has occurred. We still have had very significant winds. In fact, for a 1 hour period, the mean wind strength was averaging in excess of 90 kilometres per hour and approaching 100 kilometres per hour. And there was a period of around about 5 hours where the wind gusts were actually well in excess of 100 kilometres per hour. So a very narrow miss, even though the eye of the cyclone passed very close to the township of Port Hedland.
But it's been a busy year. We've seen 3 cyclones so far this season. 2 of them have crossed the coast. So what's the outlook for the rest of the cyclone season?
Well, because we're in a La Nina pattern at the moment, and we also have very warm ocean waters up across the north and through the Indian Ocean, we are actually expecting to see an increased number of cyclones. Now, across the country, on average, we see around about 12. So for the Northern Territory, we normally see about 2, Queensland 3, and Western Australia 4 to 5. So we would expect a slightly higher number than that over the remainder of summer.
Often when these things happen, we see more damage in more densely populated areas like Queensland. But is it the case that cyclones are often more violent in the west?
Yes, they are actually, which is probably fortunate because the towns are a lot further apart and there's not the population base across the region. The atmospheric conditions and the ocean conditions are very favourable for severe category cyclones across Western Australia, and it's not very often that we go through a summer period where we don't see at least one severe system develop.
Graham Creed, thanks for that analysis.
Pleasure, Nicole.